guys, I'm Clem and welcome back to my channel. Today it's time again for top 5 of my favorite scene, and today's book is Legend by Marie Lu. So if you don't know, I've been rereading the Legend trilogy this month and I'm completely enjoying it because it's one of my favorite series of all time, so it's so good to be back in this world and with those characters. I'm enjoying so much. So yeah, it's time for me to give you my top 5 favorite scene of this book. So let's get right into it, shall we? So the first scene I'm going to mention is the scene where Day and June meet. So it's the skis fight scene. So Tess, who is like the friend of Day and who lives with him, gets like stuck in a skis fight against Katie, who actually beats everyone. But June is here, and so she's like saying to Kaede, like, fight me, like it's better than this girl who is too small for you. And so they fight and she destroys Kaede, and after everyone goes after June, like I don't really know why, but she gets saved by Day and by Tess. And so it's so cute because like after they've spent the night together and you're like, okay, for me rereading the book it's like the apotheosis because I'm like, oh yeah, it's the beginning of something amazing and also something sad. But yeah, I was really happy when I reread this scene because I was like, yeah, my baby finally met. So the next scene happens a bit after that. So after the skis fight, they spend a few days together, and I don't remember it is the first night or the night just after, but during the night, like they talk, June and they talk, and they end up kissing. Ooh. And for me, as a huge fan of Day and June, it was amazing, and it has to be one of my favorite scenes because it's the first kiss. And what is really interesting with this scene is that Day is full into it. Like you find like Jude is amazing, she's beautiful, she's badass, she can fight, and she seems very fierce. But June is also attracted by Day, but she knows that actually and she thinks that Day is the one who killed her brother, so she hates him. So she's very like contradicting herself because at the same time she's enjoying kissing Day, but at the same time she's like, it's the guy who killed your brother, you shouldn't do that. So it's a very interesting scene for that, like to see how they both leave the scene, the kiss. So the next scene I'm going to mention actually happens a lot after, like there is a lot of things that happen. And it's once Day is captured by the Republic, and it's the first time he talks with June, so he discovers that actually June is a lying bitch. And so they talk together, and Day is telling her that actually there must be something weird with the plague. And June doesn't want to believe him, but he tells her, you, the rich district, you always get the vaccine against the plague, but the plagues evolve, and so it's a new virus every time. What do you think? Like, how do you think it's possible? Like, the plagues evolve, but you still manage to have this. You have to experiment this on someone, and someone has to regule the plague or something like that. So basically, it's telling her that there must be people behind the plague, or actually that things are done on people for the plague. So it's really weird, and it's really interesting because at that point, the book was like, okay, a love story, like a forbidden not a forbidden love story, but a love to hate love story. And there was this stuff about the guy who killed the father and stuff like that. But right now it gets really political, and you're more like into everything that's happening in the world. You're not just focused on Day and June, but more on the whole world, and it's really good. The next scene has to do with the one I just mentioned, and it's June go back to her apartment, and she finds out that actually her brother Matthias left her a note, and actually she discovered that actually it's the Republic who killed her brother because he had found deep secret, like huge secret about what was happening in the Republic. And basically discovered that first their parents were killed also by the Republic and didn't have a car accident because they were working on the plague or something like that, and actually that the plague is used, like it's created by the Republic, and it's used on the poor neighborhood and on the child to be, in order to use them as biological weapons on the war front. And you discover that actually the Republic is messed up and that they killed everyone for this secret, and it's like at this point you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? What am I reading? But it's getting so interested, and I don't know, it's really amazing. That's why I love this book, because it's so much more than just any other dystopian book we've read. I love it, I love it. And the last thing I'm going to mention is The Escape of Day. So June, after discovering that actually it was all a setup and that the Republic was messed up, she decides, and also that Day didn't kill his brother, she decides to go help him escape because she doesn't want to kill innocents for something he didn't do. So she goes into the prison where he's held, like where he's maintained. And so first she rescued her brother, John, but they got shot. I don't remember about who. So June and John have to carry Day, but they're going too slow and the Republic army is behind them. So John is basically sacrificing himself to let his brother go. And the military thinks that actually is Day, so they killed John thinking it was Day. And it's really sad because Day realizes it, and June is like, she doesn't know if she has to go save John or she has to go keep going with Day. And Day is in the same way, like he doesn't really know what's happening. They all are really lost and shocked, and it's sad, and it's the end of the first book and you're like, how am I supposed to wait for the other one? Oh wait, I don't, because I had them on my shelves. Amazing joke. But still, yeah, this scene is really intense and it's a good hand for the first book. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to share and to like this video. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and share this video. Also, don't forget to click on the subscribe button to be notified when I post new videos. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!